Welcome students. Today we are going to discussing the new topic ratio. Okay. So what is the definition of ratio? The definition of ratio. Okay. The previous chapter we discussed unitary method. Okay. I hope you understand that chapter. Unitary method means we will find out the 1 unit cost. Okay. If they give many things, when we are purchasing many group of things, we will find out the one thing cost. Then sometimes we will calculate the more than one value. We will find out the one value. Sometimes we will find out the more than one value. The whole chapter, I hope you understand. Then finish your exercise work. Then every video which I posted and which I wrote on right on board, you have to copy into a notebook also. Okay, so copy regularly and see that video. If you have any doubt, ask me. So today we will discuss the next chapter, ratio. It's a very important topic in our second term. So what is ratio? Ratio is a comparison of two quantities of the same kind by division. Okay, so you have to compare by same kind, same things. So comparison of quantities of same kind or same things. So comparison of two quantities of the same kind by division. So let me see the example. Here number of kites. This side, this diagram is kites. Number of kites 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kites. Okay, then this diagram, balloons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balloons. So both are now we want to compare the given quantities. So 5 is to 7 is the ratio of the things, means kite. Ratio of the kite 5 is to 7. Means here 5 balloons are there. 5 kites are there, here 7 balloons are there. In the ratio of the diagram, 5 is to 7. So how to say in ratio? 5 is to 7. 5 is to 7 or 5 colon 7. This also 5 is to 7. 5 colon 7. 5 colon 7 or 5 upon 7. So we can return like this. Ratio means 5 is to 7. 5 colon 7. 5 upon 7. Okay, the ratio we can express like this. So the given diagram, how many kites are there? 5 kites are there. So 5. Then second diagram, 7 balloons are there. So 7. So 5 is to 7. We can express the ratio of the given diagram. 5 is to 7 or 5 colon 7 colon. Okay, 5 upon 7. We can express the ratio of the given diagram. Okay. Then there is a we already discussed the fraction. Okay, we can express it ratio also. We can say as a ratio. So 5 upon 7 is we will call the first term. 5 we call as a first term. 7 we call as a second term. Okay, first term, second term. So 5 we call first term, 7 as a second term. So now I hope you understand how we can express a given quantities as a ratio. So there are two diagrams. There is a kites, there is a balloons. How to express in ratio? Here 5 kites are there. So 5 is to 5 kites and 7 balloons are there. So we have to say in ratio 5 is to 7 or 5 colon 7 or 5 upon 7. So there is a name. The upside of the number we call the first term. The downside of the number we call the second term. Okay. Okay students, let me write the given quantities, how to write as a ratio. So listen, write the ratio of 13 puppies, means the small dogs, okay, 13 puppies to 4 dogs. 4 dogs are there, big dogs, 13 puppies are there. So how to express as a ratio in 3 ways. They are asking question 3 ways. I already told you the ratio we can express 3 ways. First one, 13 is to 4. Okay, 13 is to 4. The ratio of the puppies and dogs. 13 puppies and 4 dogs. Ratio of the 13 puppies and 4 dogs. 13 is to 4. Then another way, second way, we can express 13 colon 4. 13 colon 4. Then another way we can express the ratio of the 13 puppies and 4 dogs. 13 upon 4. So this is the answer for express the given puppies and 4 dogs as a ratio. So we can express the ratio 3 ways. 3 is to 4, 3 colon 4, 13 upon 13 is to 4, 13 colon 4, 13 upon 4. So 3 ways we can we can write the ratio. Okay students, let me discuss some word problem of ratio. There are 10 cows for every 18 hens in the farm. We say 10 cows and 18 hens. Okay, 18 hens means chicken. 18 chicken, 10 cows. Okay, find out the answer of the ratio. You have to find out the answer. The answer should be in ratio. Okay, the question they are asking question, 4 questions are there. Hens to cows. What is the ratio of hens to cows? We know hens 18 is to 10. The ratio of the hens to cows. The ratio of the hens to cows. So hens means 18, then cows means 10. The ratio, how to write into ratio? 18 colon 10. So we can simplify that. How? 9 twos are 18, 5 twos are 10. So 9 is to 5 is the ratio of hens to cows. Okay? Okay. Now second question. Cows to hens. What is the ratio of cows to hens? Cows is 10. Cow means 10 is to hens means 18. So we can write ratio. We can simplify that. We have to simplify if it is possible. Okay. So here also 5 twos are 10, 9 twos are 18. So 5 is to 9 is the ratio of cows to hens. Okay. Now third question, cows to the total number of animals. Total number of animals means we have to find out the total number of animals first actually. So what is the total number of animals? 10 plus 18. Okay. The total animals is 10 plus 18 is equal to 28. So the total animals is 28. So now we can answer the third question. Cows to the total number of animals. So what is the ratio of 10? Okay. If you want to answer the third question, you have to find out the total number of animals. So cows 10, hens 18. So total animals is 28. So then only we can answer the third question. Cows to the total number of animals. So the cows is 10. Cow is 10 is to total number of animals is 28. So if we can simplify this also, how we can simplify this? 5 twos are 10, 14 twos are okay. 5 twos are 10, 14 twos are 28. We can simplify that. So what is the ratio of cows to the total number of animals? 10 is to 28, 10 colon 28. We can simplify this. Simplify this divided by 2. 5 twos are 10, 14 twos are 28. So 5 is to 14 is the ratio of cows to the total number of animals. Okay. Then fourth question. Hens to the total number of animals. So hens means 18. How much hens are there? 18 is there. So colon. The total number of animals we know 28. So if it is possible we can simplify it. How we can simplify? 9 twos are 9 twos are 18, then 14 twos are 28. So the ratio of the hens to the total number of animals is 9 is to 14. Okay. So this is the way we can find the ratio of the word problem. Okay students, the ratio, we talk about ratio. Now how to simplify the given ratio. Okay, ratio in the simplest form. If it is possible, we have to simplify the given ratio. Okay, how to simplify the ratio? Here there is a reason. We know that a ratio can be expressed as a fraction. Previous example I told you the ratio we can express it three ways. Means 3 is to 5 is to 7. First I draw the diagram. Number of kites and balloons. Number of kites are 5 kites, then 7 balloons. So the ratio of balloons and kites 5 is to 7. Okay. So how we can express the ratio? Three ways. 5 is to 7, then 5 colon 7, then 5 upon 7. Three ways we can express as a ratio. So as per that, if you want to simplify the ratio, so when we write a ratio as a fraction, we can multiply both numerator and denominator, means the first term and second term, by their HCF. So if you want to simplify the ratio, we have to find out the HCF of the given first term and second term. Okay. So simply I am telling you, we have to find out the HCF of the given first term and second term. Then we have to multiply both first term and second term. Then we can simplify it. So the given example, 42 gram is to 35 grams. So how to simplify that into simple form? Okay, simplest form. So 42 gram is to 35 gram. First we have to write as a fraction. So I told you simply 42 upon 35. Write as a fraction. It's a ratio, not a fraction, ratio, but it's a fraction form. Now we have to simplify that. 42, 35, we have to simplify that. For that we have to find out the highest common factor. So you know very well how to find common factor. First find out the common factor of 42. So you always multiply, divided by 2 and then 3 and 5 and 7. So you always divided by prime number. You know prime number. You always divided by prime numbers. So 1, 2 twos are 4. 1 2 is 2. Okay. Then again 2. 2 not possible. 3 we can divide. 7 3s are 21. Then 7. 7 1s are 7. Now we have to find out the factors of 35. So 5, 7 5s are 35, 7 1s are 7. Now the factors of 2 into 3 into 7, the factors of 5 into 7. So in this factors, which is a common factor? 7 is the common factor. So 7 is the common factor and highest common factor also 7. 7 is the highest common factor. It's a highest common factor. So we have to divide both first term and second term of the ratio. So we have to divide by both first term. The ratio, how we call it in ratio? This is the first term, this is the second term. In previous example I told you. So now how many 7s are there? You have to say the table 7 table. So 7 4s are 32, 7 5s are 35, 7 6 are 42, 6 7s are 42 divided by 7 5s are 35. So this is the simplest form of the ratio. So how we can write? 6 is to 5 is the answer. Okay. So the fraction, the answer is 6 upon 5. In ratio, how we can write the ratio? 6 is to 5 equal to 6 is to 5 colon, sorry, ratio. So what is the answer? 42 gram is to 35 gram. The simplest form of the ratio is 6 is to 5. So how we find the simplest, how we simplify that? I told you we have to find out the factors, then we have to find out the highest common factor, then divide by both first term and second term, then we get the simplest form of the ratio. Okay. Second example, how to find the simplest form of the ratio. The given a second example, see here, 3 liter 200 ml is to 4 liter. So first we have to convert the 3 liter 200 ml. So what I will do, I have to convert all the liter into ml. First I have to convert into all ml because 200 ml no, so we have to convert as ml. So 300 ml means we know 3200 ml. Okay, 3 liter is because we know very well 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. As per that, 3 into 1000, 3200 ml. Okay. So first we will write as a fraction form. So first 3200 ml divided by 4 into 1000, 4000 ml. So I converted all as a milliliter and I write as a fraction form. Now we have to simplify this. Here 20, here 20, cross it, remaining how much? 32 upon 40. So it is not a simplest form. We can reduce more. So if you want to reduce more, we have to find out the highest common factor. So as per that, I told you already, 32, 2 18s are no. How many 2s are there? 2 16s are 32. 2 8s are 16. 4 2s are 8. 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. Okay. So 2 16s are 32. 2 8s are 16. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. Okay, we find the factors of 32. Now we have to find out the factors of 40. So we will have to find 8 5s are 40. Now 4 2s are 8, 2 2s are 4, then 2 1s are 2. So let me collect the factors of all factors. So here 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, then 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. So now we have to collect the common factors. So here 2 is there. So take one common 2. Here also both sides have 2. Take outside. Here also 2 common. So take outside. Then 5, here 2 extra, but here there is no 2. So only 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So 8 is the highest common factor. So use this highest common factor. As per the definition, you have to divide both first term and second term. So how many 8s are there? 8 4s are 32. Then 8 5s are 40. Okay, so what is the ratio? 32 upon 40. The ratio is 4:5. 4:5 is the ratio of given 300 liter 200 ml is to 4 liter. 4:5. Okay, this is the answer.